community are on edge tonight after armed gunmen tied up and robbed one of their neighbors. Residents are especially nervous since both bandits are still on the run. KCAL 9's Rachel Kim is live in Manhattan Beach with the details. Rachel?
Well, Sharon, residents in this area tell us there has been a rash of burglaries in recent weeks. But tonight, Manhattan Beach police cannot confirm exactly how many there have been. But they do confirm what happened inside this house is the first time victims were bound, robbed, and injured. Many residents along the 1600 block of 5th Street in Manhattan Beach are rattled tonight after a woman and her father were tied up and robbed at gunpoint in their home.
We were watching TV and we got banging on the door.
Kimberly Fry lives across the street. She called 911 around 12:30 a.m. when the victims ran to her house for help. The female victim told Kimberly the nightmare started around 8:30 p.m. Thursday.
She came home and then the guys were already in her house, and that's when they tied her down, or tied her hands behind her back and made her lay on the floor, and then her dad came home like an hour later.
The woman's father didn't want to go on camera, but he told us when he got home, one of the suspects put a gun to his head and pistol whipped him. He said the burglars tied them up with his neckties. As one burglar ransacked the house, the female victim tried to talk to the other suspect watching them.
She tried to have conversations and tell them about her life and what she goes through and what she does as a job, just to make her seem more like a human so they wouldn't hurt her.
The victims were tied up for at least 4 hours as the burglars looked for jewelry and cash. When the suspects finally left, the victims got loose and looked for help. The father was bleeding from the top of his head.
He came in, he seemed like he was in shock.
I sobbed. We've worked so hard our whole life to live in this city.
Linda Reinstein lives nearby. She says her house was also broken into 4 weeks ago. The suspect stole her jewelry and cash, and she hopes these crimes serve as a wake-up call.
Everyone needs to be mindful and use neighborhood watch.
The two male suspects are described as 20 to 30 years old, wearing dark hooded sweatshirts and jeans. If you saw anyone suspicious or any suspicious vehicles, you are asked to call Manhattan Beach Police. Reporting live tonight in Manhattan Beach, Rachel Kim, KCAL 9 News.
LA police say there is a person of interest in the death of a woman on the